Coach, did we get everybody back healthy after the game last week?
Yeah, we came out unscathed as far as injuries. Taylor Bosco is still out, starting strong safety, backup quarterback, and looks to be out still for a while longer. Otherwise, we're getting to be as healthy as we've been in a long time, so we're excited about that.
Last week, I was able to get one of your ball players to help me spot during the game. He did a wonderful job, and I want you to know he also did some color too, and he was able to make some very interesting comments and also talk about the seniors who would be graduating this year. He did that at halftime, and I couldn't have done a good job without him being there, and I appreciate that. I know you didn't want him to be there; you wanted to be with the team, but he was a great help to us.
Yeah, Jared Sloan, he's a ninth grader, also a very good football player, great kid, and I think I could see a look in his eye there after the game. Bill, he had a good time, and I know he's talked about that all week. His grandmother works with us in the athletic office, and good folks, and definitely Jared had a great time. I think helping you out up there. I think you got him up there to spot, and before he knew it, he was doing a little talking. So that's great.
You tell him too that if he wants to spot this week against Sallisaw, Kelly Payne won't be able to be with me this week because she's got another activity that she has to go to. But if he's there and he wants to come up to the press box, I'd love to have him.
From what I've heard, he's going to find his way onto our bus, so he can make sure he's there.
Okay.
So.
Well, Coach, let's talk about this team and what we got to do if we're going to be successful with them. I know that we got to play an awfully good ball game.
We have to play a great game. Defensively, we're going to have to be up against a big challenge. Sallisaw probably has the most potent offense in our class. They average over 400 yards a game.
Wow.
Well over 30 points, like 35 to 37 points a game. They can score in a hurry. And then Oberste's the type of guy that can control the ball on you. He's a big, strong runner. And we've got to find a way to swarm him, but yet still defend the pass because he is a great thrower. So definitely it will be a great challenge for our defense. And then offensively, we've struggled a little bit the last couple of weeks scoring. And a lot of that was because McJunkins hasn't been able to run. And we're hoping that we're kind of fitting into our new mold and can find some ways to put points on the board.
Well, when they first had their new coach come in, they were just spread all over the field, and there seemed like there was 8, 9 kids out there catching that ball. I don't imagine it's quite that strong as it was. He's probably whittled that down to 6 or 7, but that's still a lot of the receivers out there.
Yeah, they'll be in 4 receiver sets a lot of the time, sometimes even 5 with no backs in the backfield and Overstee back there by himself throwing it, but they do a great job of distributing the ball. They have a favorite receiver, but they also have 3 or 4 guys that complement him, and they can get open and hurt you at any moment. So you have to defend the whole field.
You have a lot of quickness, so if you can get to Overstee early enough and wrap him up, that ought to stop the game somewhat.
Well, you hope that you can. Of course, you have a plan you think is going to work, and sometimes athletes are just better than your plan, but we've got to get to him some. We can't think that we're going to shut him down or completely out. He's going to make some plays. We just have to limit the number that he does make.
You're listening to Championship Football here on Okie Country 101.7 KTFX, and we'll be back shortly with more of the coaches' interviews. Stay tuned.